Coming to you live on this Tuesday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Spurs going up against Sacramento. So, Clark, here we are in the early portion of the season. Some teams have stumbled out of the starting gate. What do you think they've got to do to get back on track?
Well, I think the first thing is you can't panic, Kevin. It's too early. Stay with your good habits, stay disciplined, trust the process, and keep doing the work, and eventually the results will turn around.
Now here's Ginobili. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Divac with the block. And up the court come the Kings on the break. And it's Richmond finishing it off.
Nice job by Richmond to get ideal positioning on the break. That's how you run the floor.
Wembanyama against Divac. Pass to Duncan. Plays it up off the glass.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
Here's Tisdale. Divac sets a screen. Bibby kicks to Divac. Oh, and the jam by Divac.
That's what this team wants to see from Divac, imposing your will.
First quarter, just over a minute played. And so it's Ginobili bringing it up now for the Spurs. Pass to Barrett. And here's Duncan. 4 on the clock. Let's it fly from 18. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
You know, that shot is virtually automatic for Duncan. And he's extremely dependable in that mid-range area.
And Simmons kicks to Bibby. Tisdale passes to Richmond. Now Simmons covered by Elliott. Simmons' shot is good.
Well, that's an easy, effortless make right at the rim.
Yeah, you know this. You usually get only looks like this in the layup line. The defense has to make it harder on him right there.
Now here's Duncan. His last outing, 16 points for him. That one falls.
The stature of Duncan alone is intimidating. Paired with his skill, good luck.
Pass to Tisdale. On the wing, Richmond. Driving to the basket.
Coming in at full speed and lifting off. He basically found the whole runway there.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Barrows. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Duncan. And the Spurs scoring again.
You know, this is why Duncan is the focal point of the offense. His shot selection is superb.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Divac kicks to Richmond. And it's Richmond finishing it off.
Watching Richmond get up and throw it down. Yes, sir. Superb at elevating to the rack.
Wembanyama passes to Barrows. Wembanyama outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
For Sacramento, they've got all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Up top, Simmons. Covered by Elliott. For 3, Bibby. Tim Duncan grabs the miss. San Antonio leading. Pass to Ginobili. Here's Barrows. Ginobili outside. Driving in. Good work there as it goes.
Full head of steam from Ginobili when he takes it to the rack.
And Sacramento has possession. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
You know, if we're truthful, last game was just a bad one for them.
And it wasn't just the offense or defense, it was everything.
Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Way to work the glass. Buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Get loud and make some noise for your Sacramento Kings.
And we've got a lineup change here for Sacramento. And San Antonio with the change here, too. .132 left in the first. Richmond the pass to Diva. Oh, he gives it right over the rim. Banyama.
A solid 7-foot-1. Divac is a load inside.
The Spurs have gone 7 of 8 from the field to start the game. Very hot shooting. Duncan outside. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7. Sacramento trails by 3. Pass to Tisdale. It's Richmond on the wing. Goes up the baseline. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And Richmond's mid-range J is a thing of beauty. He's so lethal from this area.
Duncan with the screen on Richmond. Kicks it out to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
This is why many are high on Duncan, because of how dominant he can be.
Pass to Richmond. Shoots the 3. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Richmond's got 11.
This is clearly a man on fire. Was tremendous last game.
And that has bled into this game. Just a force on offense.
Stolen by Bibby. For the finish. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Boy, that was a superb pass by Bibby right there.
Johnson outside. With 4 seconds on the clock. And good. The friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
You know, I think they've got to show a little more anticipation dealing with these screens, because right now they're just laying on them and getting stuck.
They have to go over the top or duck under. Right now they're seemingly trying to go through the screen.
It's all tied in Sacramento. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
Job creating for others.
He's making plays, setting guys up, a great teammate.
So it's the Spurs now. Here's Barrows. Pass to Ginobili. Duncan left side. Shoots a fader. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Duncan's got 4 points in the quarter. And for Sacramento, their shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field.
And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for the Kings.
A dominant performance, Clark. A huge win for this team.
Well, the coaching staff has to be pleased with how well the game plan was executed. It was a fun W as well. And I imagine the coaches are going to have a good night's sleep after this.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And it's got to be frustrating that they're finally starting to play like this, being this one is basically done.
Well, hopefully they can take this energy into the next one, because I don't see them coming away with the victory tonight.
That should put a stamp on this one.
Great way to close out a victory.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Ginobili the pass to Barrows. Back to Ginobili from downtown. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
In this fourth quarter, they have excelled from deep.
And obviously getting hot from deep. Couldn't come at a better time.
Down low, here's Divac. It's good. The assist is tied from Bibby.
solid win in front of the home crowd. They put on quite a show for the fans tonight.
The fans got their money's worth with this one. Great win in front of a terrific crowd.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Ginobili outside. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Just pulled up right over him. Saw the spot and executed.
And here's Bibby. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one.
The game was close.
The game could be a blowout. And
voila.
And that's exactly what we got.
This team is hard enough to beat on the road, but at home, they take it to another level.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, and our entire 2K crew.
How was that?
This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And so long, everyone.
I gave him 8.3 to Wendy. Kind of go and help Tim Duncan, so Tim didn't go too crazy on Wayman Tisdale. You see, he still ended up with 29 and 8. He even hit a three-pointer. Manu with 18. Wemby with 17. I gave him like two of those three-pointers I gave for free. I was double teaming. Avery Johnson with 6 points, 5 assists. Sean Elliott only 4 points. Who is he matched up against? Who else small forward? Lionel Simmons. Damn. Nazi, Wingate, Barros, Muscala, Higgins, Roberts. They didn't play Sanders, Pressey, or Massenberg. Wow. How we didn't play Anthony Pillen, man. Shout out to Mizzou. Tremaine Folks, Coswell, Carr, Brown, Peterson, Pinckney. So Pinckney's on this team. Forgot about that. Christie ended up with 7 points off the bench. Lionel Simmons with 11. 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Mike Bibby with 12 points and 10 assists. I don't know why Bibby's not scoring more. Let's see. Tisdale with 16 points. Mitch with 24 points and 9 assists. And then Vlade with 26 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 blocks. I appreciate you for tuning in. Stay tuned and stay smart. More action to come. I gotta get some sleep, y'all. I'm tired. Remix.